Thank you, everyone. Again, thank you to Becky, Kim, Dave, and Dave coming up for the testimonial for an amazing presentation tonight. My job is to pretty much wrap everything up so that all of you get a chance to just hurry home after this presentation. However, I do want to add something. As I look at today's crowd, all of you, and I think of 2017 and all that has happened to me, I want to share something. Last week, January 28th, I feel like that was ages ago, but that was the day in which I stepped on USA soil for the very first time. And every day, and every year at that time, I think back, I said, wow, how many thousands of my compatriots died trying to do that. How many of my uncles and aunts never made it? And how many of my other distant relatives actually never even got a chance to come here? Some got dispersed, some got sent back to Vietnam, and I got a chance to step foot on this beautiful, beautiful country of ours. So free, so beautiful, so big. A lot of electricity. I remember seeing electricity for the first time. And the heat was going on, and I always think back, I never knew that a couple of years later I will be making money out of just electricity. So the whole story behind that is, I started this business a couple of years ago when my brother asked me, Thang Bui, he asked me, hey, there is a huge opportunity opening up, and it's in Western New York, you need to jump in. So I decided that moment, sure, it's my brother, why not? I jumped in, worked at it, little by little, side by side as a part-time business, just like whatever we've been looking at today. And I realized that little by little, Ambit Energy was overtaking my salary at one of my management positions at Paychecks. And I said, wow, this cannot be happening. So I see the succession of all these little things happen together. And of course, being an executive consultant, I was one of the 5 that made him to a national consultant, and I make him remember that every day. That yellow jacket, I think I have like a couple of stitches in there, maybe one sleeve in there. However, I would have to realize each day what an amazing opportunity, only because of the following things that we saw. Number one, were you not impressed with the company that we have in our hands from what Becky has told us? Are you not impressed and taken away by the leadership that we have in Chris and Jerry? Because I am. Because now, as you find great mentors in your life and in your business, you start referring and using them or him or her as the central point of reference. In my mind, in my business decisions and what I do, I always think, now it's 3 people. Before I was like, what would my brother do? And now it's, what would Chris and Jerry do in my stead right now? And when it comes to that point, you realize you have firm leaders in your hands and close to you to guide you in every decision you make in this business. And next question I have to ask you, are you not blown away by the world class? And I say world class because Dave himself said second to none in his world class service and value that we bring to our customers. Introductory gift? Yes. Yes, yes. Travel rewards points? Yes. And as a matter of fact, I am waiting for the Dominican Republic trip, by the way. Free energy? Check, check, check. Okay, and I just got my bill, saved over 96 bucks. 96 bucks, can you imagine? It's not enough to buy me a new set of golf clubs, but if I wait for it a couple of months, I will. And it will happen. So all of these things coming together, and now you have just seen Dave show you the amazing opportunity how to make money out of this world-class service from this great leadership and a company that we have on our hands right now. And we've heard all of that, but I think there's one thing we are missing. I need to hear what you are deciding. I need to hear, with all of this information and all of these incredible, incredible opportunities, benefits, you package it together, you've heard it all, now you have to ask yourself, what is my answer? And I know what my answer is, and I said it 6 years ago. And because of that answer that I said 6 years ago, there is a team right now in Houston who's about to call me up, and I'm hoping it's tonight, and maybe it's tomorrow. I'll be patient. I'm a patient guy. That they are going to promote once again. And they said that if they are going to promote, I'm flying down there because they've gone through some rough times, sicknesses in the family, but it's only because Ambit Energy gave them that hope. And that they're saying they're going to pull through this. Amazing. You can't even make this stuff up. You realize that all of this here in your hands, because it's a service, you're not going to be doing any other thing but to help others. And one of the consultants today asked me, so why do you think this is something that moves you? I said, well, guess what? If I'm giving my mom and dad electricity, it better be world-class service. Because if not, I'm going to be the first one to hear complaints from them. If my mom doesn't trust me, no one will trust me, okay? And so that's why I have such a firm conviction in this service. It's going to make mom happy. It's going to make anybody happy. However, you take that to the next level. You're looking at it took me 2.5 years. Working along, just plugging along, every day consistent, every day committed, every day coachable. And within time, I was able to say, listen, hey, I'm walking away, I found this new opportunity, and now I have such freedom of time and financial freedom that I would never been able to look at these, I would have to say, blessings if I weren't gonna turn 65 or something. And when it comes to this, I'm not patient about time. I want to be able to realize that I have certain things that I need to do in this life. People that I need to see, people I need to pamper and stay close with, and people that I can see them anytime, mom and dad, my nephews, wherever that may be. Only because Ambit Energy now gave me this. Giving me part-time, I now have time to spend it with those whom I love. And the lucrative compensation plan, amazing. You saw it. If any one of those numbers you want it, you can have it. The 78,000, yours. Take it. 39,000, you want it, take it. The 11,000, you want that, take it too. But you just gotta make up your mind. Whichever you want it, take it. Say it's yours and grab it and go. Because the next person's waiting. It's like a drive-thru. Honk, honk, next, come on. Fix the water, get out of here. And next, perfect timing. Again, every January 28th, I reflect to myself, why am I here in this United States of America? I could have been in Australia with my aunt. I could have been in Japan with my other cousin. I could have been in the Netherlands with my other uncle. I could be sponsored into Canada. But why the United States? And why now? I could have been born in the 1800s. I could be fighting crusades. I don't know, I could be probably living in like a cave right now. I don't know why God put me in this earth at this point in time. That is not for me to question, because it's not for you to question either. When you were born and who you were born into wasn't your decision. And if somebody made the decision that is kind enough for you to be placed in this moment, please seize it. Maybe it's a little message. Maybe it's trying to hint at something. That this moment in time, you're going to make so much impact to others. And now, not just the time that you have, the system that has allowed to have so many multimillionaires, so many yellow jackets, and so many great leadership levels in this business, and so many friends. All of this right now put together, again, we've heard everything. And you're hearing me right now, and I just ask, what do you want to hear yourself say as far as jumping into this business to make an impact for others? And I tell you this, and if there's one person that's always told me to be bold, be daring, and take life by its horns, is my dad. And the reason why I landed with my 2 feet on this beautiful, beautiful country of ours, because he said yes 2 years earlier, May 25th, 1979. He goes, everybody, we're hopping onto this little fishing boat of mine. We don't have a map, there's no GPS, there's gonna be no Dunkin' Donuts on the way, there's no rest stops on the way, and you can't turn back. And all I know is that I got woken up by my uncle. He goes, your dad wants to see you. I'm like, oh, he's in the other no, we're going. Grabs me. I didn't get a chance to grab my favorite teddy bear. I didn't have one. I didn't get a chance to say goodbye to my friends. Didn't get a chance to grab my favorite pair of shoes. Just went. And following circuitous routes everywhere, and everybody we had to meet at different times because you just can't get busted by just everybody in one spot. You have to, everybody follow different spots, different routes, and if you were late for that boat, you're gone. 12 midnight departure. You jump on a little boat, ride against the tide, hop on the boat, and next thing I know, we were gone. I didn't know what was going on. I have fragments of my imagination. It was just a dark, dark night. And it had to be that dark night because you can't go under full moonlight. You get caught. So it was just a dark night. It was everybody's getting seasick. But at that point, I knew since at that moment I saw the gravity and the seriousness of my dad's face, I knew this was going to be life-changing. I knew this was not going to be the same ever for my family again. That my mom would never see her parents again. That my dad would never see his family again for another 30 years. And it's only because he made that tough sacrifice. And now I get a chance to share this story with all of you and with all my teams and pretty much all the future teams. But the whole point of this is you have heard everything. You've seen everything. Now all you need to know is what do you want to do? What do you want to hear yourself say to yourself? Make that decision. Be honest and sincere with yourself and just tell yourself, let's do it. We gotta go because this is gonna be life-changing. Have a great night, everybody, and I hope you make it home safe, and God bless.